Students watching, welcome to our arithmetic class. My name is Miss Howe and I'm excited about the things we'll have a chance to do together. We'll learn how to count, we'll learn about numbers, and we'll learn combinations. And then we'll take those combinations and we'll solve story problems as well as do big combinations as well. As we learn and as we work, we'll develop new skills and be able to use these numbers well. Students watching, welcome to our very first arithmetic lesson. I'm excited about the things that we get to learn together in arithmetic. Not only are we going to learn how numbers work together, but we're going to practice a lot of combinations, whether addition or subtraction. We'll learn how to use clocks and thermometers, we'll count coins, and we'll find out how numbers work together. We'll even do some skip counting along the way. Now, I want you to take just a moment, students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, and I want you to notice some things that I have on our board. Maybe you've already noticed some of the things. Do you see these animals that I have right on the edge of my talk tray? Where might be a place that you could see all of these animals in the same place? Students watching, where do you think we might be visiting in arithmetic? And I think I've got a really sharp student in here who could tell me, Kobe, where do you think we're going to visit in arithmetic? Where could you see a crocodile and a giraffe, all of them in the same place?
The alligator in the water, the giraffe in the grass.
I would, but where could I go? What one place could I go and see all of those animals? I might go to the
zoo.
To the zoo. Students watching, I think you probably thought of that too. Well, in arithmetic for the next few lessons, we're going to be visiting the zoo. And since I hope you love the zoo as much as I do, we're going to be learning a song together. I want you to listen to the words of this song and see if your favorite animal is mentioned. Students watching, boys in the classroom, listen to Visit the Zoo.
We'll visit the animals that live in the zoo. Zebra, gorilla, giraffe, kangaroo, elephant and monkey, alligator there, lion and tiger and yak will be there, antelope and buffalo, panda, bear too. God made all the animals that live in the zoo.
All right, did you hear some of your favorite animals mentioned in our song? Students watching, what about you? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's just try this song together. Students watching, boys and girls in our classroom, stand up. And let's sing our new song, Visit the Animals. We'll visit the animals that live in the zoo. Zebra, gorilla, giraffe, kangaroo, elephant and monkey, alligator, bear, lion and tiger and yak will be there. Antelope and buffalo, panda, bear too. God made all the animals that live in the zoo. Victoria, did you hear your favorite zoo animal in our song?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a giraffe.
Oh, I like giraffes too. Students watching, is that your favorite? Why don't we stay standing and let's try our new song again.
We'll visit the animals that live in the zoo. Zebra, gorilla, giraffe, kangaroo, elephant and monkey, alligator, bear, lion and tiger and yak will be there, antelope and buffalo, panda, bear too. God made all the animals that live in the zoo.
What was your favorite animal that was mentioned, Benjamin?
Tiger.
Oh, he likes a tiger. You can have a seat. Maybe some of our boys watching, that's your favorite too. Well, we are going to be taking a trip all throughout arithmetic in a zoo. And if you notice on my screen, I've got a great big zoo picture. And pretty soon, we're going to be walking down the path and following all of these numbers. Maybe some of our students watching and boys and girls in this classroom can already count the numbers that are on the path. But first, I want you to take just a moment and notice some of the animals that are in our zoo. Oh, I see an animal right here. If you know what animal this is, give me a smile. Students watching, why don't you answer this first? And what type of animal do you see, Tanner?
A lion.
It is. Why don't you just need to answer?
Rhino.
A rhino, that's right. He noticed that horn right on the front of him. Oh, over here. I know Savvy knows this one. Savvy, tell me this one.
Elephant.
It is an elephant. Oh, I see Victoria's favorite answer. Students watching, did you see Victoria's favorite animal? And Victoria, what's your favorite animal again?
A giraffe.
A giraffe, and there we can see some giraffes in our zoo. Uh-oh, I need someone pretty brave to tell me about this animal. Boys watching, why don't you tell me which one you see here? And, oh, Benjamin looks really brave. Benjamin, tell me about this animal. Love that smile, Titus.
Alligator.
It is, it's an alligator. Titus, tell me about this animal here. No need to answer. Can you see what it is? It's a
hippopotamus.
It is, it's a hippopotamus, or sometimes we call it a hippo. Good job with all of those animals. Now we're going to come back to this in just a little bit, and we're going to follow that path and do some counting. But first, I want you to take a moment and look at my counting zoo right here. And you can see that we start right here with this number, and we're going to travel all the way down to this number. Now, I wonder if I have some super sharp students who can already begin to help me with counting. In fact, girls watching, why don't you tell me this number? And why don't we check their answer, Hayden? What number am I pointing to?
2.
Careful, look right up here, the very first number. Can you see it? Look right there.
1.
It is. It's the number 1. And we're going to count all the way down to, boys watching, share with me this number. And Emery, what number am I pointing to at the very bottom?
10.
It is the number 10. Are you ready to see if on our very first arithmetic lesson we can count all the way from 1 to 10? What do you think, students watching, boys and girls in this classroom? Could we handle a big job like that? Let's do it. Let's stand up. Follow my teacher pointer together. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That is pretty good, but I'm not sure our students watching heard our boys and girls in the classroom as loudly as they should have. So students watching, boys and girls in the classroom, a little louder. I want to know that you know these numbers. Start together. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, students watching, boys and girls in the classroom, do something for me. Take your hand, put it up in the air, give me a wave. Now, pat, 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 have a seat. Pat yourself on the back because you did such a good job with our counting. I wonder though, do I have one student who thinks they could count all the way from the top to the bottom by themselves? Oh, students watching, Titus thinks that he can do it all by himself. You're sure, Titus? Titus, could I have the boys watching join you as you count? All right, boys watching, stand with Titus and let's see, can you do this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Excellent job, Titus and boys watching. We heard you so clearly. You got every number right. You can have a seat. I wonder if I have someone else who thinks they can count from the top all the way to the bottom. Aslan, think you can do it? Could the girls watching join you? All right, girls watching, you join Aslan as she counts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow, Aslan and girls watching, what a great job you did. I want you to notice something special about my chart though. When I go from one number to the next, do you notice how there are more animals next to the number? Every time I count to the next number, I have one more animal because I count one more. So I have 1 lion, but 1, 2 butterflies. I have 2 butterflies, but 1, 2, 3 hummingbirds. Let's think about this. When I go from the number 5 to the number 6, how many more animals do I have? Aria. Notice, I have 5 yaks and 6 sea turtles. How many more do I have? Let's think. These are the same, these are the same, these are the same, these are the same, these are the same. How many did I have extra? Just
1.
one more is right. When I count the next number, I have 1 more. What about when I go from 8 to 9? How many more foxes do I have than the toucans, Hayden? So this is the same, this is the same, this is the same, the same, the same, the same, the same, the same. How many did I have extra?
One more.
I did. I had one more. When I count to the next number, I have one more. Well, let's go from 1 to 2. How many more do I have? Students watching? And help them out. Victoria, how many more do I have? Here's the same. How many are extra?
One.
I have one more. When I count the next number, I have one more. What about when I go from 3 to 4? Aslan, how many more do I have?
One more.
I do, because when I go to the next number, I count one more. What about if I go from 9 to 10? How many more do I have, boys watching? And help me out. Titus, love that smile. How many more? I do. I have one more when I go to the next number. Well, I'm ready to have some helpers come up to the front of our classroom. And helpers, I'm going to have you do something. I have with me today some sticks. And these sticks we're going to use to count. And we're going to count all the way up to a certain number. In fact, I'm going to show you the number we're counting to. Did you get it? Students watching, do you see what number we're going to count to? And what number is this, Tanner? 10. Stand up really fast and be nice and loud.
10.
It is the number 10. Tanner, why don't you come up to the front and you're going to hold our first stick for us. So Tanner, come really quickly. Love Benjamin's smile. Benjamin, you come up and share with our students watching as well. Like that eyes, those eyes on me, Victoria. Victoria, come on up to the front. Good. Oh, students watching, are you getting some good smiles? I certainly hope so. We're glad you're here with us. Let's have Aria come up to the front. Nice. Titus, loving those eyes. Titus, you come up to the front. Emery, come up to the front, ready to share your smile. Nice job, Titus. Kobe, coming up to the front. Come up to the front for us, please. Aslan. Hayden, come up to the front. And let's have up to the front for me, please, Trey. Now, I've got a big job for Savvy. Savvy, I need to know how many sticks I have at the front of the classroom, but first, Savvy, I've got a question for you. I can't see their faces. I know you can. I know our students watching can. Do you see really nice smiles on faces? Good. No, you share one back with them. Savvy, why don't you stand up? Girls watching, join Savvy, and let's count to see how many people we have at the front of our room. Here we go, Savvy, count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Girls watching, did you count that well the way that Savvy did? Savvy, good work. You can have a seat. But I wonder, can we check your work to make sure you did it just right? Is that fine, Savvy? All right, I want Ava to stand up. Ava, do you mind helping us check to see how many people are at the front? And boys watching, I want you to count with Ava. I can't remember. I know we have a certain number at the front. I have already forgotten. Do we have smiles on our faces still? Look good. All right, let's start right here. Ava, boys watching, join Ava.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So how many people are at the front of the room, Ava and boys watching?
10.
That's right, there are 10 people. Good job. You can have a seat. Well, let's think for just a moment. When I go from 1 to 2, how many more do I have? Students watching? And help me out. How many more do I have? Aria. Look at our chart right here. 1 lion to 2 butterflies. How many more do I have?
2.
Not 2 more. This is the same. How many is extra?
1.
When I count one number to the next number, it is 1 more. What about if I go from 3 to 4? Students watching, how many more do I have between 3 and 4? And how many more do I have between 3 and 4? Titus. So here's 3, here's 4. How many more do I have?
4.
I have 1 more. Good for you. Now, as you said, I'm going to take your stick, but you have to count your number. Boys and girls watching, you count with our boys and girls in the classroom. So Tanner, what's your number?
1.
Good. You can sit.
2.
2.
3.
Super.
4. 5.
Good.
6. 7.
Nice.
8. 9.
Good. Nice job. Trey can have a seat. If I go from the number 8 to 9, how many more do I have? Students watching? And let's look at our chart. I'm going from 8 to 9. How many more do I have, Benjamin?
1.
That's right. When I count to the next number, I count one more. Now that was kind of a big job to be able to count all the way from the number 1 to the number 10, but I wonder, could we do it one more time? Everybody stand up. Students watching, join us. Let's start at the top and let's count from 1 to 10 together. Notice as I get one bigger, I count one more. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, stay standing, stay standing, stay standing, stay standing. Students, watch me, join me over here. Can we still count? Aria says I can because she's smiling at me. Students watching, I hope you're smiling too and enjoying our arithmetic lesson together. Titus, I love it. Let's start right here. Students watching, join us. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's fantastic. Girls and girls watching, sit. Boys and boys watching, stay standing. Let's start at the top, boys and boys watching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job. You can have a seat. Girls and girls watching, stand up. Girls and girls watching, let's count together. Live Benjamin's eyes on me. All right, girls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job. You can have a seat. I've got a question. When I go from 3 to 4, how many more did I count, Ava?
1.
I did. I counted one more. What about when I go from 6 to 7? How many more did I count, Savvy?
1 more.
That's correct. What about when I go from 9 to 10? Students watching, how many more did I count? And check their answer for them, Victoria. From 9 to 10, I count.
1 more.
That's it. I count just one more. Now, I know that we're ready to take a little bit of a trip through the zoo, but I have to tell you, I'm a little bit concerned because it looks like a long walk to me. What do you think? Students watching, boys and girls in the classroom, we're probably a little bit too tired to take this trip to the zoo. Don't you think? No? Oh, Victoria and Titus think that we can do it for sure. Students watching, you think we could do it? But let's look. Just follow my pointer along the path. Oh, I think we need to stop right there. Don't you, students watching? Because that's the... Oh, you still think that we can keep going? We could travel all the way down to... Students watching, tell me what number you see here. And help them out. What number am I pointing to, Kobe?
20.
Stand to answer.
20.
The number 20? You think that on our very first arithmetic lesson in first grade, we could count to the number 20? Oh, students watching, I don't think so. Boys, you think we can do it? Okay, here's what I want us to do then. Let's stand up, jump up one time, sit down, stand up, turn around one time. All right, by your chairs now, I think we can do it. Let's start together. Follow my pointer. Students watching, join us. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, watch my pointer. Start again. 6,
7, 8, 9.
Oh, students watching, did you follow along like the boys and girls in our classroom? Good, good, good job. Let's start at 9. 9,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, there's some good watchers in here. Let's start again at 16. 16,
17, 18, 19, 20.
All right, everyone is standing. Students watching, boys and girls in the classroom, take a bow. And have a seat because we counted all the way to what number, students watching? And what number did we count all the way to, Aslan?
20.
We did. We counted to the number 20. Now, I've got kind of a tough question. I know that we talked about our numbers from 1 to 10, but how many more is it when I go from 11 to 12? Can you think about what we learned? How many more is it between 11 and 12, Titus?
1 more.
That's it. It's one more because I'm just counting the next number. What about if I go from 19 to 20? How many more is that, students watching? And how many more is that, Hayden? When I go from 19 to 20? It's just
one more.
It is, because I'm counting to the next number. Now, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, there is something that I've really been wondering about ever since we started this arithmetic lesson. Maybe you've been wondering this too. I've been wondering about how many boys and girls we have in this classroom, and I kind of think I'd like to know. Would you mind if we take just a little arithmetic break and we count to find out how many children are in the classroom? But I also think something. I think we've been working really hard, don't you? I think that we deserve maybe just a little bit of a break. And not just any type of break. I think it would be fun to take a break with an animal cracker. And students watching, perhaps your on-site teacher has one ready for you too. And in just a moment, you join us as we count around the room. As I hand an animal cracker, I want you to count to the next number. So we're going to begin right here with Hayden. And students watching, what number am I going to count with Hayden? And Titus is already ready to answer. Titus, what should I count with for Hayden?
1.
I'm going to start with a number 1. Well, when I get to Trey, it's going to be 1 more. So what number is 1 more than 1, students watching? And what number is 1 more than 1, Benjamin?
2.
You did it. All right, students watching, are you ready to join us and count? Boys and girls in this classroom, are you ready? When I hand it to you, just hold it in your hand. We'll all eat it together. Let's begin. Oh no, we forgot this number. Students watching, did you say it? Ready to count. Here we go.
1.
Good.
2.
Super. Oh, what number is 1 more than 2, Emery?
2.
Oh, 1, 2.
3.
There you go. Let's go to 3 together. 3, 4.
5.
Good. What number is 1 more than 5, students watching? And what number is 1 more than 5, Tanner?
6.
6. Let's go to 6 together. 6, 7, 8, 9. What number is 1 more than 9, girls watching? And what number is 1 more than 9, Aria?
10.
Oh, just Aria. What number is 1 more than 9, Aria?
10.
10. Let's start with 10 together. 10, 11, 12. Oh, I got a thinking question for you. Did everybody in this classroom get an animal cracker snack, students watching? And what do you think? Ava, did everyone in the classroom get an animal cracker snack?
Yes.
Did everybody get an animal cracker snack, Ava?
Yes.
Did I get an animal cracker? Did I work hard? May I have an animal cracker snack? Okay, so I've got a question for you. What number is 1 more than 12, students watching? That's my number. And what number did our students watching say, Benjamin?
13.
That's right. All right, we have our animal crackers. Students watching, join us. You ready? 1, 2. Oh, wait, don't eat it yet. What number is 1 more than 2, girls watching? Okay, 1 more than 2, Hayden.
3.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I am glad we worked so hard. Students watching, we're ready to begin to look at our numbers one by one. And I brought with me some cards, but also a zoo. Right now, my zoo looks a little bit empty, and my zoo doesn't match my card. In fact, students watching, how many balloons do I have on my card? And Savvy, how many balloons are on my card?
1.
That's right, I have 1 balloon on my card, but Savvy, do I have 1 animal in my zoo? Choose your favorite animal, put it right inside. So Savvy, come on, choose one animal, put it inside. And while she does that, we're going to look at the number 1 and the number word 1. This is the number 1, and this is the number word 1. O-N-E is the number word 1. Listen one more time. O-N-E is the number word 1. So help me out. Remind me, what number do you see on my card? Benjamin.
1.
I do. I have the number 1, and we're going to look inside of our zoo. Savvy, which animal would you like to choose?
Kangaroo.
She likes the kangaroo. We're going to make this kangaroo hop, hop, hop to the zoo. And now how many animals are in my zoo, Savvy?
1.
I have 1 animal in my zoo. But let's look at my next card. How many pennies do you see on my card? Boys watching. And check their answer for us, Titus.
2.
I do have 2. Now, Titus, do I have 2 animals in my zoo right now? Oh, stand to answer and use your mouth.
No.
No, I don't. How many animals do I have, Titus?
1.
I have 1 animal, but I want 2. How many more animals should I move over so I have 2 animals?
1.
I need to move 1 over. Titus, choose your favorite animal, put it in the zoo while we look at our number and number word 2. This is the number 2, and this is the number word 2. T-W-O is the number word 2. Listen one more time. T-W-O is the number word 2. So Victoria, tell me the number you see.
2.
2 is correct. Oh, I like what you chose. Titus, students watching, would you have chosen the monkey just like Titus? All right, I'm ready to look at my next number. One of my favorite sports girls watching. How many bowling pins? And check their answer for us. Hayden, how many bowling pins?
3.
I have 3 bowling pins. Now, I need a little bit of help, though, in my zoo. Do I have 3 animals in my zoo, Aslan?
No.
No, I don't. How many do I have?
2.
I have 2, but I want 3. How many more do I need, boys watching? And how many more do I need, Aslan?
1.
I need 1 more, so you choose your favorite animal and go ahead and put that in our zoo. And now we can see our number 3 and our number word 3. T-H-R-E-E is the number word 3. T-H-R-E-E is the number word 3. Boys watching, remind me again, what's this number? And check their answer, Emery. Stand fast.
3.
That's it. This is the number 3. Now, remind me again, how many animals are in my zoo? Ava.
3.
I have 3 animals, but I want this number. Boys watching, how many bananas? And help me out. How many bananas do you see, Kobe? Stand fast.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, Kobe, stay standing because I've got a thinking question for you. Do I have 4 animals in my zoo? How many do I have?
3.
I have 3, but I want 4. How many more do I need?
2 more.
Oh, he says 2 more. Students watching, do you agree? And, oh, Kobe, our students watching, they just shook their head. No, let's look over here, and here's our 3, and here's our 4. How many more do I have between 3 and 4? This is the same, this is the same, this is the same. How many is extra?
0. 1 more.
1 more. So how many more animals do I need, Kobe?
1 more.
Move 1 more animal. While he does that, we're going to look at our number 4 and our number word 4. This is our number 4, and this is our number word 4. F-O-U-R is our number word 4. F-O-U-R is our number word 4. And Benjamin, tell us the number we're looking at right here. What is it?
4.
And Benjamin, stay standing. Let's count our animals in the zoo. You ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 4. Are all my animals in the zoo though, Benjamin?
No.
No, they're not. I wonder, could you help me? Because this is the next number I want to learn. How many grapes are on my card?
5.
There's 5 grapes. And how many animals were in my zoo again?
4.
I have 4. I want 5. How many more do I need?
1.
I do. Why don't you move our last animal and we'll look at our number word 5. This is the number 5. F-I-V-E is the number word 5. F-I-V-E is the number word 5. So boys watching, tell me, what number do you see? And check their answer for us, Tanner. What's our number?
5.
Stand to answer.
5.
And how many animals do we have in our zoo, Victoria?
5.
5 is just right. All right, students watching, let's take a little bit of chance and let's practice some of the numbers that we've been learning together. You might have something very similar to us, but we are going to take just some sticks and we're going to use them to count. Maybe you have straws or maybe you have candies that you're counting, but I'd like for us to see if we can recognize numbers and apply it to objects. So students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, let's take the objects that we're going to count and let's move them just a little bit closer to our bodies so that we're ready to use them quickly. In a moment, I'm going to show you a number on my screen, and I want you to show me that number with what you have to count, whether it's sticks or straws or candies. Let's start with this first one. Notice this number, and students watching, boys and girls in the classroom, show me this number. Nice. Come up to the front, Ava, really quickly. I think Ava might have had it first. She's bringing up her stick. And Ava, how many sticks are in your hand?
1.
Good. Show our students watching. Give them that smile. Good job. All right, let's go to our next one. Thanks, Ava. Here's our next number. Show me that number. Use those sticks and show me. Good. Hayden's really gathering them quickly. Got those sticks, Trey and Victoria? Nice, Emery. Emery, come on up to the front. And Emery, tell us the number of sticks that you have.
4.
Good, give our students watching a nice smile. And students watching, I hope you had that number as well. All right, we're ready for our next number. Oh, that's a big one. Students watching, can you handle this one? Boys and girls in our classroom, did we get it? Wow, we've got some fast counters in here. Hayden is ready to share a smile. Hayden, come on up to the front. And Hayden, how many sticks are in your hand right now?
5.
All right, show off those sticks, show off that smile to our students watching. And students watching, I hope you did that the same as Hayden did. Good job, Hayden. You can have a seat. Here's our next number. Show me that number with those sticks. You're a fast lady. Savvy, did you find that number of sticks yet? Good. Nice. Victoria, come up to the front, ready to share those sticks and share a smile. Girls watching, you be showing off your things to count as well as Victoria. And Victoria, how many sticks do you have?
3.
She's got 3. I hope our girls and boys watching did too. Good job, Victoria. Let's try just one more number. Show me that number. Good. Oh, check one more time, Kobe. There you go. Good. Kobe, come on up to the front. Boys watching, you share off what you have as well with Kobe. Kobe, what's your number?
2.
2. Show our students watching and give them that nice smile. Good job, Kobe. You can have a seat. Fantastic. Now take those counters that you have and slide them back away from your body so we're ready to do something just a little bit different. Good. Already ready to go. Ari is a good listener. Students watching, are you ready to join us as well? Now, I'd like you to just tell me the number of animals that you see. Students watching, we'll begin with you. How many zebras do I have? And check their answer for us, Aslan.
2.
2 is right, and there we can see the number 2 and the number word 2. Let's move on to our monkeys. Help us with this one, Victoria. Saw that fast smile. Boys watching, answer with Victoria.
5.
She says 5. Boys watching, did you agree? And Victoria, they said yes, they did. There's our number 5 and our number word 5. Here's a flamingo. Titus is a flamingo fan. Girls watching, answer with Titus.
1.
1 is correct. I have 1 flamingo. There's my number 1 and my number word 1. Here's some tigers. You see those little cubs? Help us out, please, Trey. How many cubs do I have? Stand fast.
4.
I have 4. Students watching. Do you agree with Trey? And Trey, they said absolutely. Good job. You got it just right. Let's do one more with our big adult tigers. Tanner's got this one. Tanner, how many?
2.
Oh, check one more time. This is 1 more than 2. 3 is it. That's exactly it. I have my number 3 and my number word 3 as well. Now, I'd like you to count our animals. How many animals do you see girls watching? And check that answer for them, please, Aria.
4.
She counts 4. Girls watching, is that how many animals you counted? You know what they said? They said count one more time, Aria. I think you can get it if you count again.
5.
5 is it, and there we have our number 5. Let's do another one. How many animals do you see boys watching? And Emery, let's check their answer. How many animals do you see?
3.
Yes, there are 3 animals, and we can see our number 3 as well. Now over here, I brought a giraffe with me, and there's something a giraffe is known for being. A giraffe is very, 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 very tall, and my giraffe is not any different from other giraffes because he's tall. But I want you to notice something about my giraffe. If we go all the way down to the bottom, I see a number. What number are you seeing, students watching? And what number am I pointing to, Hayden?
1.
I am, and as I go up, 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 do my numbers get bigger or do they get smaller? Aslan?
Bigger.
They do get bigger until I get to the top. And boys watching, what's my last number next to my giraffe? And share with us that number, Ava.
5.
Good. Let's think for a moment. Which number would be a bigger number? Would it be 2 or would it be 4, girls watching? And check their answer. Which one is bigger, Emery, 2 or 4?
4.
4 is a bigger number because I count 4 after I count the number 2. Now, I'm ready for some help with some people in here. We're going to change them into a fun problem. Up to the front, I want Hayden to stand here. Hayden is going to be Mrs. Banks. So students watching, I introduce to you Hayden, who is now Mrs. Banks. Mrs. Banks is going to go to the zoo, but she is not going to go by herself. She is going to go with her 3 children. Let's have Aria, you can be one of Mrs. Banks's children. Let's have Tanner come be one of her children, and Emery come be her child too. So let's think for a moment. If Mrs. Banks and her 3 children went to the zoo, how many people went to the zoo, students watching? And check their answer. How many people went to the zoo, Benjamin?
4.
Why don't we check and count just to be sure? Boys watching, count right along with Benjamin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you were faster than my hand. Let's try again. Boys watching, stay with my hand and Benjamin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. I had 1 mother and 3 children. That equals 4. Good job. You can have a seat. Now, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, in a moment, I'm going to give you a brand new direction. The direction I'm going to say is prepare for arithmetic. From now on in our arithmetic lessons, when I say the words prepare for arithmetic, you will get just your arithmetic paper and put it right in front of you ready to look at. Prepare for arithmetic. So my students, that paper that's right on top of our folder, you'll get it out and put it right on top. Nice. Savvy was one of my first people. Students watching, I'm going to hold up Savvy's arithmetic paper so you can see the front of it and check to make sure this is the paper you have in front of you. Now let's take just a moment and we're going to check this paper. One of our first directions said we needed to count the animals. So right now, students watching, boys and girls in the classroom, just in your head and silently count the animals that are on our zoo picture. I think we have an answer already. Students watching, why don't you answer first? And check their answer. How many animals do you see, Hayden?
5.
She counted 5 animals. I hope that's what you counted as well. Go ahead and take your papers and turn it to the back. Now we're going to be ready to do some work together, so have your pencil in your hand. We've already written our names on the front of this paper, so our pencil is just ready to do some work. Our directions tell us to look at the animals in the zoo. Then we're going to count and circle how many of each animal you see. So take just a moment and look at that big zoo picture right underneath our directions and begin to notice those animals. The elephant, the giraffes, the bears, the penguins, and the monkeys. And I even see some toucans sitting on a zoo sign. Are you counting some animals there? All right, let's be ready to check those animals. The first animal I see is a brown animal. What brown animal do you see next to the green circle? What is that, Aria? Oh, he says grr.
A bear.
A bear. Let's look at our rectangle zoo picture. How many bears do you see, students watching? And how many bears did you see, Aria?
2.
I saw 2 as well. Find the number 2 and circle it. Let's go across. There's that big gray animal. Savvy, what's the big gray animal that you see?
Elephant.
Let's look at our big rectangle picture, and girls watching, how many elephants are there? And Savvy, check their answer.
1.
Just 1, so circle the number 1 next to the elephant. Good job. All right, Victoria's favorite. Victoria, tell us that next animal.
It's a giraffe.
And go back to our picture, Victoria, and tell me how many giraffes you see.
2.
There are 2, so find the number 2 and circle the number 2. Good job. Nice, neat circles, Tanner. All right, Tanner is ready to check with our next animal on the second row. Tanner, what type of animal do you see?
A penguin.
It is a penguin. Tanner, go to the rectangle picture, and girls watching, you join in with Tanner. Count those penguins. Nice circles. And Tanner, how many penguins are there?
3.
There are 3. So find the number 3 and circle it next to the penguin. Savvy, you're doing a good job. Let's go to our next animal, and Emery. Do you see what type of animal this is? What is that?
Monkey.
It is a monkey. Emery and boys watching, look at our big rectangle picture, and let's find out how many monkeys are on that picture. So neat. All right, Emery and boys watching, how many monkeys are on that picture?
4.
There are 4, so find the number 4 and circle it. We've got one more animal. Why don't we do this one by ourselves? Find that animal, count them in your picture, and then circle that number. Really pretty. Love Emery's quiet counting. All right, students watching, first of all, tell me, what type of animal did you see? And check their answer. Titus, do you know what type of bird that is? It's a harder one. It's called a toucan. Why don't we say that together? Toucan. One more time.
Toucan.
Good. All right, and Titus and students watching, how many toucans were on our picture? Titus?
5.
There were 5. So you find that number 5 and circle it. Students watching, I want you to continue working on this paper with your on-site teacher.